have a friend hand me one of the books that they're reading right now? Riker? Riker's hand really shot up. Okay, so right now Riker is reading The Lucky Day. There's a fox and a pig on it. From this, what do you think this book is about? What do you think this book is about? It's called The Lucky Day. It has a fox and a pig on it. Bea, what do you think this book is going to be about? Can you say that a little louder? The fox wants to eat the pig. Does anybody want to add on to that thinking, or do they have the same thing? Addison, what were you thinking this book was going to be about?
Maybe it's about like a fox having a good day and catching
The fox having a good day. Ella, what were you thinking this book was going to be about?
But it means by the lucky day that the fox is having a lucky day by eating the pig.
By eating the pig. Okay. Well, when Riker's done reading this book, he can tell you all about it, because he'll know exactly what that book was about. So today we will be talking about the main idea and how we are able to use supporting details to identify the thinking. Today's lesson is important because we can use this skill in our everyday life when we are engaging a conversation and telling another friend what we are talking about. You can also use it when you're trying to figure out if a book sounds interesting. So, by the end of this lesson, I want us all to show growth from where we started and feel ready to do amazing on our independent practice. So, today we are going to be starting with our picture. But before we even start to look at this picture, I would like to go over some expectations. I expect you all to use 3 to 4 supporting details when identifying our main point. If you have a question at any point, please raise your hand and not shout out. But beyond that, I want you to be kind to one another and work as a team. We will be working with partners, so please be kind to one another. So, now I want you all to look at this image. So take a good look. If you need to, you guys can come up. But I'm going to give us a minute to really look at those details that are important. So looking at the ones that are going to tell you what this picture is about. Sophia, if you need to, you can head up. Can't find your record? All right, I'm just going to have All right. Are you guys still looking at it? Still need a little bit of time? No? You need some time? All right, I'm going to give us another 10 seconds to really look at this. All right, so now what I'm going to have us do is actually work in partners to list out our key ideas. So I'm going to model what we will be doing. So the first thing that I noticed was actually this player. He looks pretty shocked or just amazed, doesn't he? What do you think he looks like? He looks sad?
Yeah, all of those boys look sad because it looks like somebody threw at him.
Okay, we can use sad. So I'm going to write number 1. Players look sad. And you said because, what did you say, Ellen? Why do you think the players look
It
sad?
looks like they're in a game, and they got the other team win.
Okay, so,
Or it looks like the crowd is laughing at him. Or yeah, like shouting mean things at him.
so I'm going to put losing team. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yep.
No, so they're the losing team. The losing players.
No, yeah, it does look like they're shouting.
Okay, so I'll put losing. Losing and being booed. All right, so I'm going to show you what I want you to do. So Marcus and Riker, you two are going to move your desks together, and you guys are going to come up with a list of the important details. So Natalia, Maya, and Talia, you all will be partners. Addison and Zion, you two will be partners. Ella, Daniel Bea, Noah and Kendall, Ivy Elise, Angel and Preston, Richard, London, and Eric. You three will be
I feel like, even though I'm not in this, it feels very big, doesn't it?
You're not.
And I don't like it. It's really good. Wait, and Trey.
So what do you think the fans are doing?
How do you spell peanut though? People. People. Wait, that makes sense. People. People. There's one
Baseball team.
It's this.
It's awesome.
I'll go. No, that's a bee. Players, people blue. Still wet. Wait, I have how do you get marked on your hand? I have a better sentence. It's like they actually want to get I think it might be
Now we're going to bring it back and we're going to talk about which details. Yeah. QUI.
Easy.
There we go. Okay, so can I have Viviana's group tell me what is one detail that you guys found? Say it a little bit louder. So stand up, remove your mask for a second. You tell your peers what you found. So stand up. Stand up. Come on. They're in a stadium. So Viviana said they are in a stadium. Now, why would it be important for us to know that they're in a stadium? Why did you think that was an important detail? Why do you think that was an important detail?
Viviana, stand up. Take that mask off. Why was that an important detail?
So Coda,
No
you two
problem.
partners, you two are the partners, so why did you guys think that the stadium was important? You didn't have that one on yours. So, in the beginning, I said that we need to work as a team. So clearly you guys did not do that. So moving forward, you two need to be talking about those details. Did anybody else have a stadium? You had a stadium? Why did you think the stadium was important? Stand up and remove your mask. Oh, so it gives you the little clue that they're in a baseball game. So they're in the stadium to play a baseball game. So I'm going to find my marker. I think someone stole my marker. Thank you. So I'm going to put stadium. And you think it's important because they are playing a game. All right. Maya, what is a key detail that your guys' group found? Stand up and remove your mask. What is a key detail that you guys found? Huh? They look worried. So we can put that with the players looking sad. We can put worried underneath as well. But what is something that you guys talked about that isn't about the players or stadium? So stand up, remove your mask, and tell everyone what you said. So that's what we have right here. So we need to find other details. You guys have any other details than what's up here? No? Okay. Then I will be asking another group. Angel, what is a key detail that your group found? Stand up and remove your mask. Each player is wearing the same uniform. Why would you think that is important? What is that telling you about this picture? They're on the same team. So, I'm going to put uniform. Players on same team. All right, does anybody else have any key details ID? Stand up and remove your mask. What is a key detail that you found?
It looks like the baseball players.
It looks like they are baseball players. So could I put that with, how'd you figure out that they were?
Well, I've seen some movies and you see these and most baseball players wear that type of outfit.
Okay, so I'll put that with uniform then. So under uniform, I'll put baseball.
How else can you tell if they're baseball players in that picture?
Marcus?
There's a glove right here.
There's a baseball glove.
Yep.
All right. Does anybody else have any more supporting details? Oh, there's a lot of answers. Okay. Matthew, stand up and tell your supporting details.
Some of the players are standing up, some are
And why would that be a key detail?
because it makes you know that like they're sad about something or they lost something or they're tired of playing.
So they're tired of playing. Is that something that's going to help me when I'm finding the main idea? No. So that's not going to be one of our,
Can I jump in real quick?
yeah.
Mr. Matthew? Okay. So when you say something that they're standing and some are sitting, how are they sitting?
They're like
Sort of like, are they laying down? Or what's another word that we could use like for their body language? Nolan?
lean,
What?
lean.
Leaning? Okay, what would be another word? Slouching. They're kind of slouching, aren't they? So their body language is telling us something. Yeah, Matthew, I would agree with that. Yeah, they're slouching.
So if they're slouching, what is that telling us? Matthew, you said it. They're losing or they're tired of playing. I hear you, Riker. All right, Riker. What is your clue?
Norman Rockwell's name.
Norman Rockwell's name is there, but that's not going to help us when we're finding the main idea. Remember, that is the person who made the PT. Okay, so, Zaya, what is a key detail that you found? Why would you think that they're sitting by the opposite team? So the fans, is that what you're pointing to? The fans are on the opposite team
Yeah.
because of their body language? Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna take your two. Do you guys have dirty uniforms? So would that tell us that what do you think that would tell us?
They have I went to add on what Raj said.
Okay.
Maybe their uniforms are dirty because because they failed home runs. Like they slided and failed. And got dirt all over them.
So could that go along with having a rough game?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to just have a rough game up there. Preston, you have another supporting detail. They're sitting out of a game. Okay. I don't know.
Could you stand up and
Yeah.
explain your thinking?
I'm just a little confused about that. Can you tell me? No. No.
Like I've played some baseball games and like sometimes someone would sit out for a while. But it's not that but not a lot.
So you think the players are sitting out? Okay. And why would that be important to this main point of the picture? So why would that be important?
Preston, is it important?
Did you?
It's something that you notice, but then realize, oh, maybe that doesn't make a big difference. That's okay.
That's okay.
Right. We can always adjust our thinking.
Mm-hmm. Do we have any other supporting details? No? Okay, Erin, you're gonna be my last one.
I don't think this is important.
Okay.
Okay, then we don't need to discuss it if it's not important. So, we have the players looking sad because they might be losing or worried or being booed. We have a stadium, so it's telling us that we're playing a game. We have a uniform, so that told us that we had players on the same team and that they're playing baseball. But a glove also told me that they're playing baseball. And they're slouching because they're either tired or losing, or fans on the opposite team, like what Bea said. And we have uniforms dirty, so it might have been a rough game. Now, with your partner, I want you to think about how those things are connected. So how would that help you with finding our main point? Yeah, so I want you to erase your board and I want you to write a sentence on your whiteboard with your partner using these key details, important details that we found. Think of the bigger picture. So what is going on in this photo?
So, they're slouching and angry.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay, so what's your So what is your guys' main idea? They. So I want you to start your sentence with the main idea. Is. So what is your guys' So what was the sentence you guys?
So,
Flying is
what's
already
the big idea here? Yep. That's a nice spell breaker. Well, there we go. Feel. Deliciousness. Got it. Yes. Oh my gosh, what did you guys come up with? Oh, you're still working on it? Okay, so you need this. Okay. Is that the main idea? Why are these slouching? Huh? So is the slouching the main idea, or is it because the players lost? So what do you think? Huh? I want the same idea. So talk to me. Stop public. Is it? So is it because they're slouching, or is it because is the main idea that this team, these players lost the game?
The main idea is that the players
So what was your resolution?
And what? Now, is that part important to the main idea? So, let's get rid of some of those words. Get rid of some of those words. What's going on here? Write that down, my friends. Spell because? Yep. Yep. Spell because. Like, I'll have to put my head, your nose. There we go.
All right, Q-U-I.
Easy.
All right, we're going to discuss what sentences you guys came up with. So, can I have Zion's group tell me what sentence they came up with?
The players are sad because they lost.
Because they lost. The players are sad because they lost. Did anybody have something very similar to that wants to add on? Ivy, stand up.
A baseball team is losing in a tough game.
A baseball team is losing in a tough game. Did anybody have anything similar? No, do you want to add on to that thing? It looks like you got a lot. Oh my god, I love that. I love how you started it with the main idea is. All right. Does anybody else want to share their sentence? Angel. All right, can we have eyes on Angel because he's the one that is going to be speaking. There's a baseball game and one of the teams is losing. Does anybody have anything that is different from his? You guys had something different? Okay, can I different about yours? So is yours still about a team losing, a baseball team losing their game? Yes. So I think we all had a similar one in saying that a baseball team was losing. So we can all say that this picture or painting tells us that a baseball team is losing their baseball game.
Can I just jump in
You
for
can
just a
jump in.
moment? Can you please put your markers on your name tag for this moment? Eyes on me. Let's keep it simple, sillies. Keep it silly. Keep it simple, sillies. So that was the idea. The baseball team is losing, and after a tough game or a rough game. Just because we have all of these supporting details, give me 10 cents. Eyes. I don't need to add all of these details. Oh, the baseball team is slumping and their uniforms are dirty, so that must mean they've lost the game, right? The main idea is the baseball team lost the game. After, however you want to put it. So don't feel that you have to add all of these words or ideas into your sentence. Keep it simple. Let's see. The baseball, that's one word, the baseball team lost the game. 6 words. I just gave you the main idea in 6 words. So keep that in mind. But I like how everybody did. They got the bigger picture of that painting. Would you like me to help you pass those? No, I'll pass this out and you give directions.
All right, so what I want you guys to do right now is erase your whiteboard and put it back into your desk. The only thing that should now be on your desk is the worksheet that Mr. Rethman and I are passing out and a pencil.
I failed to give you a paper. Thank you. You have your first and last name on that paper. Excellent.
All right, so the only thing that should now be on your desk is your pencil and your paper. When you have only that on your desk, I want you to put your first and last name on that worksheet. All right, so what we are now going to do is we are going to read this passage. We are going to read this passage with your partner. So make sure that you're looking for that understanding, but also looking for those repeated words or key words. So read it with your partner. A small school.
Okay, I'll read the first one. I'll read the first one. Wait, we gotta read the title. Okay.
Oh, that's not me. Sweetie. No. Start reading.
is called the Death Valley Nursing Home. It is a beautiful but harsh desert for 5 years temperature
Source.
ever.
Degrees. About 500 people.
Is round. The road from the center. The school is loose on all sides. Road is gate
You guys think through it already?
Okay, now it's your It says and it has 11 students.
I noticed that there were some words that were
And
just all saying.
you put it right here, No. Why you put it right here?
Like I there's a lot of like schools.
One teacher and one worked with all
Easy. Has everybody read through the passage once?
Yeah.
No. No? Okay, well I'm going to have us stop for 1 second. Look at your guys' title. What does it say?
A small school.
A small school. So do you think that's going to help us when we're finding our main idea, our main point?
Yes.
So, read through this passage again and look for those repeated words, knowing that our title is a small school. So read through it again with your partner and find those key words.
In just such a small school, each student gets a lot of attention. Here. So I'm going to okay? We want to go to school in that mountain park. What is the park?
are you?
Let's do it through this.
Nope. Up.
Okay.
Richard?
Yeah. Do you have any preference of a time for Sophia?
Does she need to do it by herself?
I can put her at 3:30 if you want that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Q-U-I.
Thank you. E.T. Thank you.
I'm going to wait. Zion, can I have your knees on the ground, please? And Daniel. All right, so has everyone read it at least once through now?
Yes.
All right, so we are now going to locate our keywords and we're going to box, circle, or what have you. So, what is one keyword that you guys found in this passage? Thank you. Daniel, what is a keyword that you found in this passage? What is one word that you and Bea found that was repeated or important?
Death Valley.
Death Valley. So when you see Death Valley, I want you to box it, just like that. So make sure that you're boxing it. So just box Death Valley, nothing else. Yeah. And how to just box it. All right, when you guys have all of those boxed, please put your pencil back on your name tag so I know you're ready to continue.
Just getting so bloody hot there.
If you want to come to the next one. So I gave instructions of what to do now that you have boxed all of them. So I want to see all of your name tags back, or your pencils back on your name tag so I know you're ready to continue. All right, so can I have Maya tell me what is an important word that you found?
Student.
Students. So when you see students or student, I want you to circle student. Huh? Young child, he's not. But we're just circling student. So, when you have all of students circled, please put your pencils back on your name tag so I know you're ready. Final. All right, so everyone's ready. Pencils back on your name tag when all of those are circled. All right. I got a request to pull, so Anthony, or AJ. Pull. Sophia, can you tell me what is one key or important or repeated word that you found? Sophia, do you want to stand up and tell me your repeated word? So your keyword is school. When you see school, I want you to underline it with your little wiggly line. When you see school, wiggly line. Oh, and And look what Mr. Redmond put.
I know, that's what I put also.
It's also in your title. So that's really going to be important when we're thinking about our main idea.
There's one next school, for example. Yeah.
Right, when you have all of your wiggly lines done for school, pencils back on your name tag. Alright. You see only a few pencils are on the name tag. Alright, Ella. Natalia, will you tell me what is one important or repeated word that you found? Oh, she said. Park. Natalia found park. So when you see park, I want you to make a cloud around it. We're just.
Well,
yeah,
we could do
can put
National Park. Mm-hmm.
And with school, actually. And it's a cloud around park. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. There's only 3. Yeah. Or 4.
Or 4.
There's 4. 4. All right, when you have all 4 of those clouds on your paper, put your pencils back on your name tab. Huh? You have a question? All right, Nolan has chosen. So Leah, I'm gonna have us use another group because I feel like these 2 have already talked. So I'm gonna allow another group to tell me what they found. Marcus, what is another keyword that you found? Quiet. Let's make sure that we're listening, so no talking when Marcus is talking. So Marcus, what is a repeated word that you found? Or are you done with those? You're done with those. All right, perfect. So we're going to stop there. So, why would school,
Miss
national,
Horton, could you have them count?
yeah.
Which one had the most? And I'll write it down here first.
Yeah.
Let's put them in order.
So let's think. Let's go through and look at which word had the most or was shown the most. So talk with your partner. Which word
Addison,
was repeated the
graphic design.
most?
Okay, so count them up. How many do you have of each word?
I know it's not school.
So count them up.
So, wait, there's 5.
Count them up. How many do you have of each
So
word?
how many do you have for each word? 5 words.
4, that's all.
Okay. 1.
It's actually school. Yeah, it's school. How many students did it have? It's for school. That makes no sense.
let's bring it back.
E.T.
Garage, AJ. Zion. Come on. Girls. Everyone else is doing it. Okay. Ivy. Can you tell me what the word that was most repeated was?
Death Valley and students.
Death Valley and students. No?
Death Valley
One, two, three, 4, 5. They're the same amount.
School has 7.
School has 7.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so let's see. Does anybody have anything different? Zion. Which word did you guys find most often? School. So school, did you find out how many times it showed up? 7 times.
What? No, I didn't. Yeah, I did.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
So, ladies and gentlemen, would you write school at the bottom of your paper with a comma?
School with a comma. Yeah. It does count. So school, 7 times.
Get your heads up.
All right. Let's think about what was the second most repeated word. Coda. Huh? So Parkland showed up, I think, 4 times. So let's think about it. How many times did Death Valley show up? 4, 5.
And then it's part.
So students showed up next, actually. So students was there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Death Valley was there 5 times as well. So what is our next word that we found that is repeated? Preston. Park. Park. National Park. So now, what we are going to do is we are going to count up how many times they showed up. No? We're not.
You already did that?
Okay. Do we want to show how many times or no?
Because we put them in order.
Okay. So that's fine.
So this is,
Okay.
these are important clues.
So with your group, with your partner, I want you to come up with a sentence of what this passage was about. We found that it was schools repeated a lot. We found students in there a lot. Death Valley and National Park. How are those things connected? So come up with a sentence and put it on your whiteboard.
And remember to keep it simple, sillies. I'll send you a kiss. Mwah. Keep it simple, sillies.
You can start it with the main idea is What did you guys
Leave it alone.
and did you and Addison come up with that together?
About.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you have to use these words in order? No. So I like this idea. You combine that idea and make another sentence. No, you're not gonna give me a question. So erase that. You give me the main idea. I don't need, ladies and gentlemen, you do not need to write at the beginning, the main idea is. So get rid of those words. If you have the main idea is, get rid of those words. Just tell me your sentence.
Sorry.
Teachers only.
I don't think about that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
Different sentences and I'm trying
So, let's think, what is this story about?
Get rid of their words once.
Was there a park? Was that one of our, that was the most repeated word. So is that going to be our most important thing? So it's that in school. And where? In, what was our other one? In Death Valley. Is Death Valley a school? Death Valley Elementary School is a school. Death Valley is a.
So Death Valley is a start, period.
Death Valley is
That's your one
scary,
sentence.
period.
Did that tell us?
Why,
Are you
so
gonna
why
combine?
did they name it that?
So that's your one sentence. Did you give me the information? Main idea? So, rethink. So, can you get rid of the, I know something that's really good. Get rid of the word that. And tell me. Are you going to this thing? Okay, can I help you? Huh? Yeah, so let's talk about this. Like that synthesizing information is so challenging sometimes, right? So tell me, what was this about? Look at me, look at me, look at me. Don't look at me. Just look at me. Just tell me.
I'm on down.
Oh, Talia. Was this about a park? It's about a school, right? So where's the school? At a park. What park? So there's a school. I said Death Valley Park. So what about the students? How many students go to this school? How many students? Yes. Hey, Angel. Come on, my friend.
11 students left. Okay, so write that down. All right. Q-U-I. I'm gonna wait. came up with. Stand up and take your mask off to let us know.
Eyes on the speaker.
Preston. There is a school in Death Valley National Park that students go to. Shall we use it?
Oh, we'll let her know.
Bea, can you tell me what your sentence was? Eyes on speaker and voices off. Death Valley is a national park with a school. This school is a packed place with 11 students with 2 rooms. Okay. Can I have someone tell me something a little bit simpler about this? Elise, what was your sentence? Death Valley is a park and a school for very little kids at that school. Yeah, I had something very similar. Did anybody else have something really, really different? Really, really different? That wasn't about students going to school in Death Valley? You guys had something not about students going to school? Okay, let's stand up and voice us off.
Death Valley is a very hot park with a school that barely has anyone at it, but it is still a local town in Death Valley.
Okay, so let's make sure moving forward, that was a great sentence, but let's make sure that it is simpler. So like what Ivy and Elise came up with, it was just one sentence down to the point. It has a park and a school that very little students go to. All right. So we are now going to be working on our
Paper like this.
Oh, yeah, I can have them. All right.
Like,
Yeah, so turn your papers like mine. And we're going to write, we're going to write the same sentence. So we're going to say death. I don't know if you guys, can you guys see that? Dean? Can you see that?
No, it's spelled death. Maybe right on the other side.
Oh, you're right.
Like,
Okay.
can you write with the pen on the white thing?
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. All right, so Death Valley is a park and school that has little students. Death Valley is a park and school with little students.
with little students, like the really, really small students.
Mm-hmm. Like small, like elementary students. So could we change that to has small amount?
Yeah, there we go. Way to edit.
This pen is dying. AMOUNT. Little amount of students. Students. everybody put that on their paper?
Yes.
No? Alright, I'm going to give us another 10 seconds to get this written down. We are going to move on.
Can we erase our board?
Ms. Horton? Yeah.
Can we erase our board?
Yes, you can erase your whiteboards and put them back into your desk.
Do we have to stuff? The other stuff right there?
What other stuff?
The after the period.
After this?
Yes.
Right here? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I'm putting an arrow, so that went right there.
Okay.
Sorry. You're
Put this in our red folder.
I'm gonna
Wait, you guys did
I'm gonna collect it, so if you guys wanna keep that on your desk. Alright, so leave it on, no, leave it on your desk for right now. Erase your whiteboards and put them back into your desk. I'm going to wait until everybody has it finished, and the only thing on their desk is their main idea worksheet and a pencil. So, Zion, put it in your desk. Preston, how can I help you? Yeah? You broke your water bottle? Wait one more second. We're about to be done, and then we're moving on to something else. So just wait until we start to switch. Alright, so today we worked on main idea again, and we were able to find supporting details to help us find that main idea. So, will all of you guys close your eyes and show me on your fingers how you're feeling about the main idea? So close your eyes, use the little chart in front of you how you're feeling about the main idea. One is I don't get it, I need help. A 2 is I get some of it, I might need help. A 3 is I get it, I can do it by myself. And a 4 is I get it and I can teach a friend. So close your eyes and show me on your fingers how you are feeling. Close your eyes, show me how you're feeling using this. Viviana, what are your fingers? So, close your fingers. Yep. Close your eyes, Kendall. All right, thank you, everyone. You guys can put your fingers down and open your eyes. All right, so can I have 2 friends tell me something that they feel better or that they improved on today? What is something that you guys improved on today? Did better. Doing it independent. Does anybody have the same feeling as Garage and being able to do it independently? Yeah? Addison, what is something that you feel more comfortable with doing now? Or does it not relate to this? Huh? Okay. Alright, so this skill is important to have, like I said earlier, because you are then able to use this in your everyday life. So let's make sure that we are constantly using our strategies and reading the title and listening to others and finding the supporting details. All right, thank you, everyone. You guys can now, let me